Chuck, it's just 0.6 points.
0.6. Dos Echo.
Okay, let's get right to it. The big drama of the week was me versus this guy.
And this fucking guy beat me by 0.6 points. You have a lot to be thankful for, you lucky son of a bitch.
Chuck started out the week with a few tiny little points from his defense and tight end slots, but then came in strong with 36 points from Jarvis Landry.
Wu needed just 4 points in the late Monday night game. And in the fourth quarter, he got his fucking garbage points.
Hey man, a win is a win. Team Wu girls move up to 6-6 and have a very small chance in hell of making the playoffs.
Your luck ends right here. Veronica might be on vacation, but her team was hard at work this week, taking down Ian 157-109.
Monster numbers from V-Ron's top slots, but wait, let's talk about some history. It's time for Stat of the Week.
Veronica beat Ian this week, but she has also beat him in week 6, and last year, and the year before, and in 2016. That's as far back as the records go.
That's 5 straight losses for Ian in the history of matchups with Veronica. That's not luck, nor is it, I'm having a bad year. That's a fucking legacy.
Ian drops to 5-7, clinching the spot in the consolation ladder on the road to a possible Sacco.
Maybe trading will help. Ed did not have a good week. He had 6 players on bye, a goose egg in his flex, negative points from the Rams D, and the lowest score in the league, 66.6 points.
Yikes. Jeff had Mahomes and Kelsey on bye, but when your opponent only scores 66, even Derek Carr will do the trick.
Jeff and Patty secure first and second place, along with a bye week in the first round of the playoffs.
And Jeff and Patty face off this week to determine who has the top team in the regular season.
That will be a fun one to watch.
Speaking of Patty, first place Patty took on last place Kyle. Any guesses at who won that one?
Math is hard, but I think I've got this one. Kyle loses his 4th straight and is down to last place with the Miles bot. Ouch.
Patty continues to punch down with double digits across almost all of his starters and takes home the highest score in the league this week with 159 points.
Kyle plays against the Miles bot next, so not only do we have the top 2 teams facing off this week for the top spot, but we have 2 bottom teams facing off this week for the bottom slot. We'll see who comes in last place for the regular season.
Low score wins, right?
I guess someone's going to be 4-9. Youch! Deja moves into 3rd place as the Miles spot gets his 3rd straight loss and fails to exceed 90 points for the 3rd time in a row.
It smells more like Miles' butt. Deja more than doubles Miles' score, defeating him 149-70.
Deja could have beat him by only starting Lamar and Thomas. Lamar was the highest scoring player in the league this week with 46.3 points. Damn.
Miles does lead the league in one thing, his fab budget. $59 left over.
Hey, maybe he should have used that money to, I don't know, improve his roster?
Good luck, Miles bot. Beep boop bop, boop boop boop, beep boop. Carrie Ann also had a rough week with 4 players on bye, but she's still able to put 116 points together.
But it wasn't enough. Nick powers in with huge numbers from Tannehill, Ertz, and more. 156 points for Big Nick Energy.
Our friend from Florida rises up to the 6th place and likely has a good chance for making the playoffs.
Carrie Ann shares the 4 and 8 standing with 3 other teams, but leads in points 4. She plays Deja this week for a chance to rise up out of that bottom spot.
Cat fight! Next week, Wu has a very slim chance of making the playoffs.
I need my team, Ian's team, and Chuck's team to win. I wouldn't bet on that trifecta, even with Miles' big fob budget.
It's the last week of the regular season, so get your shit together, people.
As you know, you're gonna
get wrecked!